Okay, we're back though. We are back. I can't. My headset won't reach the bathroom. My headset can't even reach the bathroom. So that, yeah, it's not that. Anyway, okay, okie dokie. What we got going on here? The other day, like what I think Wednesday of last week, me and Russell actually did this together. We made a Isekai triangle chart. According to many people, it was missing features and certain Isekai that didn't fit into it. So here's what I've gone and done. What I wanted to do was I wanted to get a political alignment chart and do it that way. Could not find a chart that I could make myself. So I just went into this thing called Isekai. No, sorry. I went to Draw.io. It's a thing called Draw.io. Anybody can use this. It's this little thing right here, this website right here. That's what, you can go here to make charts and stuff. They have a bunch of stuff. I used it for class, that's why I used it. So I just made my own. What we've got is a quadrant chart going dark, comedy, degenerate, overpowered, and Holy Land. The Holy Land is for those Isekai that don't fit into these categories. And what our goal is today, I'm going to work with chat to rank, not really rank, but put Isekai where they go. Now, I love Isekai. Don't get me wrong. I am an Isekai trash. I love it. But I do feel like they fall into the same 4 categories and like mixing and matching the 4. And if you don't do that, you end up, and you do make a good story, you end up at the Holy Land. Because in the Holy Land, you get a couple of them, and we're going to start with that. We get one that I love and is near and dear to my heart. You get Mare. You get March and Awakens Romance is in the Holy Land. To me, Mare kind of encompasses what an Isekai should be, where it's not degenerate, it's not overpowered, it's not too dark, it's got drama, but it's not like dark. And when I mean dark, I mean like, I'm saying things like Overlord and ReZero dark. Mare is just a fantasy story with the main character who got Isekai there. That's why it fits well to me. I don't have the little like A thingy that you need to put it right, but it's March and Awakens Romance. If you can find it, watch it. Oh, I love Mare. How did you got the A to work? I don't know how to do that, Baku. But yeah, I love Mare. Also in the Holy Land, I would put, you know what I would put? No, I would put Mare in the Holy Land, and I'm going to put Log Horizon in the Holy Land. Because these really encompass what an Isekai should be. Oh, okay. I'm on a computer, so I can't do that. So Mare and Log Horizon, I feel like fit in the Holy Land of Isekai. You know what? I'm going to make these down here. I'll make this bigger. Hold on. Because there's not a whole lot of Holy Land, because most Isekai is trash. I'm going to move this down a little bit. Yeah, put this right here. Okay. Yeah, most Isekai is trash. Now, is it bad to like it? No. I think so. I think it's fine. So, we're going to get to all of them. So, I've got a list pulled up. Not all of them, but most of them. Most of the ones that everybody knows about. I've got a list pulled up right here. I do not see Eminence and Shadow on here. But I will put it. It's going to be on here. Because we did talk about it last week. Okay. I want to start with... So, Mare, what I feel like was... So, I want to start... Oh, wait. Also, one more in the Holy Land. There's one more in the Holy Land. Fight me on this. You can fight me all you want on this one. Digimon is an Isekai. 100% Digimon is Isekai, but it doesn't follow these trends because it's a boy and its monster. It also follows, Mare stands for, and I will put it, I'll draw a little line over here. It's March and Awakens Romance. So in fact, I'll just put the whole title. I'll put the whole title then. Hold on. Mare stands for Marchin' Awakens Romance. Name means absolutely nothing. The name means nothing. Yeah, the name means nothing. It just doesn't. Like, I don't understand what the name... The main character's name's not Marchin. It's not March. His name's like Kenta or something. What is the main character's name of it? I'm trying to remember. It's, let me see what the main character's name is. Hold on. It's Ginta, I think. Ginta. Ginta is his name. And there's, like, the other characters, there's not a single character... Oh, is it really? I didn't know that. Okay. So Margin is just German for story. So it's German for fairy tale. Okay. So yeah, that makes sense then. So it would be fairy tale awakens romance, or story awakens romance. And that's fair. It's not even a romance. There is romance involved because there is a love interest, but it's not degenerate. How obscure is this list? I mean, I can get pretty obscure with it. I mean, most isekai aren't really obscure anyway. Most people know what they are. Because with Mare, Log Horizon, Digimon, none of it's degenerate. It does not fit on the degenerate scale at all. There is fan service at times, but that is not. I don't consider fan service to be degenerate unless it's over the top. Konosuba is not Holy Land. Konosuba is not Holy Land, and I'll tell you why. Konosuba is right here. Konosuba is like over here. I love Konosuba, don't get me wrong. Konosuba is a wonderful anime. But it is not Holy Land. Konosuba is down here. You know, I mean, that's fine if you like Konosuba, but it's not Holy Land. Holy Land is stuff that does not fall into these four categories. These three do not. Konosuba falls specifically into this. Into, like, right about here. I would say maybe about here. And we can start with Konosuba if you want. We can start with Konosuba. We can put Konosuba right here. I would say put Konosuba, like, it's pure comedy, so I'm gonna put it down at the very bottom and maybe about like right here. I would put Konosuba probably right about here on the list. Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online is gonna fall about right here. Well, I'm gonna go over like my decisions for each of them. We have an hour. Oh, hold on. We have. I'm gonna go over why each. Konosuba is not overpowered. Main character is very underpowered actually. Up until you get to the end of the light novel when he becomes overpowered, that's because he had to work for it. So that I'm okay with. I don't count that as overpowered. Overpowered is like Overlord, where he just starts strong. I think an hour is enough as long as we move fast. I think if we move fast, it'll be enough. If not, I mean, if anything, we can go an extra hour and a half. I can stretch it to 6 if I have to. But Konosuba, it's degenerate because he is a degenerate, and there is a plethora of dirty humor in there, and the way the characters are drawn with like Aqua's, you know, the skirt shots and stuff like that. Slime would be over. Yeah. So we gotta go one at a time. Chill. That's Konosuba. Let's go to Sword Art. Sword Art is gonna fit right here. And I'm just gonna put SAO. Just to kind of save space. SAO fits at about right here. It's a little degenerate. It's a little dark. Actually, you know what? I would put it maybe... I don't feel like it's degenerate. I would say SAO actually fits over in the overpowered section. Maybe about like right here. I would say SAO fits here because Kirito is a little overpowered because he gets his own special ability. And it's a little dark because of the video game death. Log Horizon doesn't have that. Log Horizon is dark, but it's not like, it doesn't come until later. Batum's not a isekai, is it? I don't think Batum is an isekai. But that's, yeah, SAO, I would say because Kirito is a little overpowered, he's got his own special powers, and the nature of you die in the game, you die in real life, puts it over at overpowered and that. I don't think, Batum is what is, oh yeah, Batum is reverse isekai. Oh shit, hey Zorkor. Yo, Zorkor, stream, what's up? Hold on. Let me shout you out. My mods aren't here. Actually, you're Zor. I'm just calling you Zore now. Kitsu Valon. How do I fucking spell this? Hold on. Raiders, I am Professor Arthur Malcolm. I am a chimera scientist, and we are currently making a chart of Isekai. If you follow me on Twitter, or you're in my Discord, which none of y'all can really have access to Discord, mostly, I will have this picture, upload it so that people can use it. Oh, you guys Zor 2.0? Nice! I'm still on 1.0. This is my 1.0 model. I have never gotten to 2.0. Because I don't have money. I've got no money. But how y'all doing? How'd your stream go? I hope your debut went well. Let's see. So yeah, we're just ranking Isekai. Not ranking. We're putting Isekai in categories. So we've got Sao and Konosuba. We were gonna go with what was next. We have Sword Art Online. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we got those. Konosuba, Sao, and we got those on the chart. The Holy Land is stuff that does not fall into these categories. It does not fall into these categories. So, I'm going to go to my list. I've got another list of Isekai right here. I'm going to start going through the list. So we have Rising of the Shield Hero. That one's tricky. Where do you think that falls into? Because I think it's about here. I think it's the opposite. I think Shield Hero... Oh, fuck! Damn! Well, whoever just did that... Oh, my God. Well, whoever just gifted those 5 subs, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. You got Kasu, Lee Hobbs, Rory, Russell, and Crow. Man, whoever did that 5 gifted subs, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Shield Hero. You put it, like, mid-dark and, like, degenerate. Like, right about here, you would think? Hey, that's nice. That was me on Saturday. I capped it like 10. I kept it like 12 and stayed at like 7 the rest of the time. Or I stayed at 10 for a while. But yeah, glad it was successful for you. About here, I would say Shield Hero goes about here. I would agree to that, Baku. That Shield... Ow, my head. Pull my headphones. I would say Shield Hero goes here. I think that fits. Raiders, if you have any Isekai that you would like put on the chart, speak up and we will put it. This is where they fit and we will figure it out. And I may decide it goes in Holy Land. Because what I think fits in Holy Land is all... Oh, you know what? No. I would... You know what? I'm going to move Shield Hero over a bit. No, I'm going to leave Shield Hero right here. Because I'm going to put... Oh, yeah, Slime. We said Slime goes over here. Slime... Yeah, we're just going to call it Slime. We'll call it Slime Isekai. I don't want to have to, like, write the whole name out. I would say what? Slime goes like here? Oh, the one anime? Failure Frame. Yeah, Failure Frame fits right in the center. It's all of them. It is all of them equally. We'll do that, but do y'all think Slime should fit here? Is what I'm thinking. Is Slime fits to Overpowered and Comedy? Because it's not really degenerate, because it's comedy. And it's, I mean, it really isn't degenerate. It's got a little bit of fan service in the beginning, but I don't think it's got, like, degenerate levels of fan service like Konosuba does, or Shield Hero. Because Shield Hero's got the problem of the degeneracy of Shield Hero comes from him, like, buying slaves, and that's where the degeneracy comes from. Slime doesn't deal with tackle, like, bad versions of fan service, is what I feel like, because there's bad and good fan service. But it definitely is in fact, I would possibly move him over here. I would put Slime all the way at the end of Overpowered. I would put Slime all the way at the end. Is what I'm thinking. But yeah, Raiders, feel free to stick around if you'd like. We're going to be doing this until about... maybe about another hour and a half. Hour to an hour and a half. But yeah, I'd fit Slime like right about here, is what I would think. Okay, got that one. I say, if we can always go back and adjust things. Mushoku Tensei, we can do that one next. So that was complicated. That one's complicated because it definitely falls in the degenerate side, but it's also, but it's not a comedy. And this isn't so much like I'm calling it like, if it has comedy, it's just because it has comedy in it doesn't mean that it is a comedy, because even horror movies have comedy in them. To be a comedy, it has to be like actually a comedy, like Konosuba. Mashoko Tensei, I would have to put, because he's not overpowered. He's strong, but he's not overpowered. Because he gets his ass beat sometimes. I would put it with Dark and Degenerate, and I would probably put it a little bit more corner than Shield Hero, is what I'm thinking. Like, maybe like right here. We're Jobless Reincarnation, right? I'm using the English names. I'm thinking like right here, right? Like a little bit darker and a little bit more degenerate than Shield Hero is. All right, thank you for the alert, Zor. Yeah, I would say it's okay. Yeah, we'll go a little bit higher. Nah, I don't want to go that, because Shield Hero is not that dark. I'm gonna put that there. I think this might fit. I think that might fit. I think right here is fine. But if you notice, whenever things get darker, it'll tend to get better. Because when Isekai goes dark, it tends to get really good unless you go true dark degenerate, and you don't want to be in that situation. Because I'll tell you what's over in the corner. Because what's over in the corner is Redo Healer. That's way in that corner. You don't want to touch this corner. You don't want to touch that corner. You stay away from this. That's in the dark and degenerate corner. That's just way over here. That's all this is. You know, you don't want to finish that one. I've never watched it, but I know of it, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good, bro. We can put Jobless. I think this works for these three right here. I'm trying to think of what. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of like watching Goblin Slayer, but not as good. Because Goblin Slayer is genuinely a good show if you can get past the crazy shit. We got Slime. Okay. Okay. We have... okay. I got two that I want to do here. We've got Smartphone. So we have Smartphone. This is not where it's going to go. I'm just going to do it. Smartphone. I'm going to call it, it's in another world with Smartphone. Oh, no, it just goes full dark. It's the other corner. No. Overlord is completely over corner. It's just because, okay, so the Holy Land is not that it means it's the perfect isekai, because Log Horizon very much isn't. It's just stuff that doesn't fit into these categories. Smartphone is going to go here. Smartphone goes at about, right about here. Okay, well, if that's the case, you want to call it Holy Land, we can call it Rule Breakers. We'll call it Rule Breakers then. How about that? Okay, we'll call it Rule Breakers. I do. I'm not gonna lie, that I have some issues naming stuff. Keep in mind, I made this up on the fly. Like, I did not think things through. This is not meant to be thought through. This is not me. Like, I didn't write a 10-page paper on this. I literally just was like, this would be fun. Me and Russell were doing this Wednesday, like, just randomly. Like, we didn't, like, this was impromptu. I'm not saying, okay, then we'll put it in Rule Breakers then. Because we can put Overlord over here. Overlord 100% is dark and overpowered. Overlord is 100% dark and overpowered, and it's good. This isn't the bad isekai, it's just... like, just Jobless Reincarnation is not bad. Slime is not bad. Konosuba is not bad. This is just Isekai usually fall under these 4 categories, and you usually can't do, if you're gonna go overpowered, you can't go degenerate, because then you don't get anything. So Overlord is over here. Overlord is up at the top right with dark and overpowered. Simple as that. It's just because you can't get dark and comedy. Oh, it's just how I talk. I'm not mad at you. I can't relax. I'm streaming. I'm not mad. That's how I talk. Right. It's not bad. It just has to be categorized a certain way. Because, I mean, if you were just going to put the isekai that I thought were good, I would put Overlord, Slime, and Konosuba into over here with Holy Land, so we're going to change Holy Land into Rule Breakers, because they break the rule. I mean, Digimon can't really break the rules, because Digimon came first, but, you know, that's beside the point. Smartphone, if you don't know what a smartphone is, the main character gets to, whenever he goes to his world, or his isekai world, he gets put at, he gets a smartphone. After being struck and killed by lightning, a young boy gets a second chance at life, which he explores with his new companions, magical twin sisters, while carrying a smartphone linked to the original dimension. It's not the first, but you get my point. Digimon is an isekai, though. So yeah, that's, I guess it could be. We're not putting Alice in Wonderland on here, because Alice in Wonderland would just go into dark. Alice in Wonderland would just be dark, because it is very dark. It's darker than you think it is. Is Alice in Wonderland the earliest isekai? It is not. It may not be the earliest, but it is definitely an early one. I would say it's the earliest modern isekai, but Alice in Wonderland would just fit up in dark, which is where ReZero is gonna go. The first recognized isekai is Warrior from Another World. Oh, I can't put it at the top. Okay, well, that's fine. ReZero is going to go right at the top. It's right at the top. It's just dark. That's all I can think of. He's not degenerate. It's not overpowered. It's not a comedy. It is a dark isekai. It is a dark story, and it's good because of that. I would say, yeah, ReZero goes there. We're watching I Parry Everything, and I Parry Everything would probably fit like right about here. I think I Parry Everything. I'm just gonna call it Parry Everything. I think Parry Everything would fit at about here. Or no, you know what? A little more overpowered. Yeah, we're probably gonna fit it maybe right about here. A little bit, right. I would say right about there. Right about there. And I'm only saying he's not truly overpowered because he doesn't. That's all he can do, is he can only parry. He can only parry. Like, he doesn't get other options. So that's why I'm not putting him all the way at overpowered, but he is going to sit there. Now, my wife has a favorite isekai. Grey Coffee does. And she won't tell you this, but I will. I'm going to put this down, and she's going to be mad at me for telling y'all this, but I don't care. I got to put the whole title, because you can't not put the whole title. Oh, she knows. I mean, I'll tell her. She loves How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. And that is just purely degenerate. Hell, it's more degenerate than Konosuba is. I would put it maybe like right here. And Konosuba about like right here. Yeah. How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, it just goes straight into degenerate. It is absolutely nothing but degeneracy and comedy the entire time. It would go overpowered, but oh god, it's right because it goes overpowered too. Oh man, that messes it up because it is overpowered. That is the wow. That is the only one I can think of where it's degenerate and overpowered.
Meet Cheryl. Hey, she's on vacation and lost in the moment.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, so is
I mean, smartphone's a little degenerate, but not much.
maybe she lost it at salsa night.
I didn't think of that. Yeah,
Or maybe she lost it at
that one breaks the rule because usually you can't do both, but this one does. And it'll be there anyway. We're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there. We've got... Oh yeah, no Game, No Life is also degenerate, but it's also comedy. I don't know what Zero Luis is. I have to go look that one up. But we can do that. We can put No Game, No Life now. We can just do that. I don't know. What's Zero Luis? I know it. I have ReZero already. No Game, No Life is probably going to fit like right here. The one with the rocket launcher. What? Zero Luis. I don't know that one. I mean, it's like the first thing that comes up. Oh! Zero no Tsukaimon. I didn't even think of that. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think of that one. The pink bitch. Yeah, I forgot about that one. The Familiar of Zero. Okay. I forgot about that one. Yes, that's going to have to go on the list too. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's going to go over here. We'll put that like... it's a little more comedy than the... I would say it actually goes about here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, hold on. Edit undo. Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about Zero. Do you think right there is good? It's pretty degenerate, but it's not like a true comedy, and it's not like a true dark. I'd put it there. I'd put it there. If anything, I'd put a little more degenerate than that. If anything, I'd go a little bit more degenerate. And it has a sweet ending, though. It has a very sweet ending. I'm gonna give it that. But I think some of the fan service just makes it a little more degenerate than it needs to. What do we got? Arfuriate. We probably could. Arfuriate. Arfuriate breaks the rule as well. That's the issue. Arfuriate and how not to summon a Demon Lord break the rule. Break the degenerate to overpowered rule. I would say it's more degenerate than overpowered. Is that how you say it? Arfurieta? Yeah, Arfurieta. Arifureta. I've been saying it wrong. Arifureta. That's how you say it. Okay. Like right there, I think. Maybe a little bit farther over. I don't like Arifureta. I don't like that one. My wife and I were going to watch it. I think we watched it right as COVID started, and we were like, "Oh, cool! Like, awesome! He's a transmuter, and he has to make all his shit." And then they introduced the vampire, and we were like, "Oh, it's one of these. Never mind." Although Amelie does do a good job of voicing the Rabbit Girl, I'll give her that. You know what? I'm actually gonna move it down a little bit. It's closer to a comedy. Very little, but it's there. It's very, yeah. It's a little bit more of a comedy. We already got Overlord. We got Sword Art. Ascendance of a Bookworm. Bookworm. Yes, that is that one where he ate monsters and then he got the masochistic dragon. I'm gonna put Bookworm like right here. I'll put it about where SAO was at. It's not full overpowered, but it kind of... Only because she's a child. What's Kinja no Mago? I don't know this one. What's this one? Oh, Wise Man's Grandchild. I think I need to make another thing for Degenerate and Overpowered. I'm a spider, so what? Yeah. Oh, it's... Yeah, yeah, okay. So we're gonna do... Yeah, okay, we'll do Spider. We'll just call it Spider. I don't think it's that dark, is it? It's definitely more overpowered. Hey, Russell. Definitely more overpowered. I didn't think the CGI sucked that bad. It's definitely more overpowered than Bookworm and SAO. I would put it maybe about... Yeah, I guess a little bit darker. I don't know, she's pretty fucking overpowered. I don't think it's that dark, but it's pretty overpowered, though. It's closer to comedy. Overlord's up in the corner, right here. It's dark and overpowered. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Hold on. I need another circle. Hold on. Dark and overpowered. Oh, not dark. I'm sorry. Overpowered and degenerate. Overpowered and degenerate. Yeah, I'll put that there. And then we're gonna do, you know, I can't. No, it's gonna go here. That over a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put... Uh-oh. Alright, instead, we're actually gonna put our Furiate over here. Oh, do I gotta move it up? Oh. Ooh, Gate. I need to put Gate. Let's see. We need to put these two over here. You know what? No. How Not to Summon a Demon Lord is just gonna go like right here, because it's right in the center. It's degenerate and overpowered. How Not to Summon a Demon Lord is both degenerate and overpowered, and it's gonna sit in a triangle. So hits all three marks. And our Furiate is gonna stay over here. Our Furiate's gonna go... Yeah, our Furiate breaks the rule. Is Gate really that degenerate, though? Gate kind of fits in the rule breaker category. Gate kind of fits there. I'm trying to figure out how to move this. Hold on, how do I... No, we're just gonna delete this. We'll make a new one. Whoa, what the hell did I do? Uh-oh. Ah, stop! Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would put Gate in a rule breaker. I'm gonna put Gate in a rule breaker. I think that fits. I don't know why I did that. Hold on. Yeah, Gate's gonna go in the rule breaker category. The Devil is a part-timer is... Yeah, that is definitely a comedy. That is an isekai. It's a reverse isekai, but it's an isekai. So, Devil is a part-timer. That one is gonna squarely fit right here. Not even degenerate. I wouldn't even call it degenerate. I would just call it straight comedy. Yeah, I'm gonna put, yeah. How not to summon a demon lord. Yeah, we're gonna put that there. Okay. Delicious in Dungeon is not... Okay. By actual definition, because Isekai just means fantasy world, it is. By actual definition, it is a fantasy world, but we're using Isekai in the more colloquial term, as in transport to a fantasy world. As it's more of a transfer to another world. Technically, so Delicious is not in the context that we're using it in. Right, the translation is just another world. So it really, by definition, technically Pokemon is an isekai, because it just is a fantasy, it's a other world. But everybody uses isekai now to being sent to another world, and so it's kind of just, it's become that term. And so we just use that. We just use that from now on. And that's fine. So Delicious is not. If you look at a dictionary, it would be, but we're not using it in this term. So no, it would not be here. Alright, what we got next? We've got Grimgar. Grimgar kind of sucked. It was kind of boring. Reincarnation, yes, that would be isekai. Angel Beat, ooh! Angel Beats is technically an isekai, but we are not putting it on this list. Because they're not in another world, they're in purgatory. And that's not gonna... Because that's a different thing entirely. So, yes and no. Angel Beats, because they're in purgatory, I'm not gonna count it. Because they're not trying to go to another world, they're just trying to move on. And so, Angel Beats falls less into the isekai category, and more into like a, it's the most extreme of technicalities is an isekai. Where would I put Angel Beats? Angel Beats would be over in... You wouldn't use this chart. It'd be a rule breaker. Angel Beats covers dark, comedy, and overpower. Actually, I would just put Angel Beats in dark and just kind of dark. But that's a drama. Angel Beats is more of a drama than anything, and we're not doing drama isekai because there's not very many of those. I did. Jobless Reincarnation is right here. It's on dark and degenerate. But I'm actually going to move it a little bit less degenerate. It's a little bit less. I'm going to put it over a little bit. It's not too far. I would say, yeah, it's a little bit more degenerate than Shield Hero, but not by much. We said... Let's see. Tsukimichi? Yeah, you know what? Tsukimichi would probably be over there, too. You're right. Tsukimichi's over there. Tsukimichi is going to sit right about here. I would say Tsukimichi's... Saga of Tanya. Yep, Saga of Tanya. On. Saga of Tanya. About right there. Saga of Tanya is going to go here because she's not overpowered. She's a little over... In fact, I would put it closer to here. I'd put it like... You know what? She's not even overpowered. I don't even say that. She's probably about like right here. I'd put it at about right there. Overly Cautious here. Yeah, but Overly Cautious is an isekai. Like, that is one. We'll have to put that. Which, that falls into comedy. That falls into overpowered and comedy. What is this? Whoa! Why do I have so many of those? I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Alright, let's do Imminence and Shadow. You know what's funny? Hold on. And delete this line real fast. Just so you can see that. Eminence. You know what? Yeah. Eminence fits right here. Eminence is going to fit right in the center. Which one's that? Oh, no, I know what that one is. That one's going to go into comedy. That one's more comedy than anything. Honestly, that might be a rule breaker, to be honest. That one might be a rule breaker. Well, hold on, we're going too fast. Slow down, slow down, slow down. So we got Saga of Tanya. We've got Tsukimichi. We've got... I would even move Slime up a little bit. I don't think it's a full comedy. Alright, let's do... We got Eminence and Shadow. Let's do... what do we got? We got... Appraisal. I'm just gonna call it Appraisal. That's a long title. I'm gonna use the whole thing. Appraisal is gonna go into a rule breaker. Appraisal's a rule breaker. Cautious Hero, that's right. Cautious Hero is what we're forgetting. Cautious Hero is a comedy, 100. Cautious Hero goes like right here. It's an overpowered comedy. Yeah, I have to put it there. I have to put it there. It's not degenerate. It's anytime it does degenerate stuff, it's used as jokes. Familiar of Zero and No Game No Life and Konosuba, they use it. Okay, the ending is not comedy. That's fair. But at the same time, the rest of it is. So I kind of have to put it over in comedy. You can't judge it based on the ending. You can't judge it based on like a heel turn ending after 12 episodes. So that's why I'm putting it in, because overall it is a comedy that just has a heel turn at the end, and that's not the trope. We're not doing heel turns because that's not what we're here for today. We're not here for that today. So, I mean, it's a little degenerate. I've got a couple other ones that I can put in because we have Grimgar, and I don't like Grimgar. We put this in there. Grimgar. If you don't know what Grimgar is, it's another trapped in an MMO, but the main characters are getting their asses beat constantly. Like they're like, Gurren Lagann is not an isekai. I didn't like Grimgar. I would put Grimgar like here. Move Jobless over a little bit. I'd put Grimgar like right about there. Maybe a little bit low. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Move this down and move this up. Move Saga up. Ari Monster. It is an isekai. I haven't watched it. Right, they're like level 1 characters in a level 20 area. And the only reason I call it degenerate is because they have needless ass shots of the characters, and that's why. Does Ari... I haven't seen Ari Monster is the problem. It's one of the few I haven't watched. And that's why I don't want to do anything with it, because I don't know enough. You wrote Ari Monster. I haven't seen Ari Monster, so I don't want to put it out just yet. Have you noticed we actually don't have a whole lot of dark overpowered ones? It's hard to do dark and overpowered. But most things fall into the comedy area, and then over here. I've got a whole list of isekai pulled up. Oh, no, Grimgar is not a rule breaker. Grimgar is dark. No, Grimgar is not a rule breaker. Wait, Magic Knight Ray Earth is an isekai? I know that. Hold on, okay. we're also not using the Otome games either. That's a whole other category. The Otome games, Shangri-La Frontier is not an isekai either. That is just they are playing a game that has no isekai in it. It is literally just them playing an MMO together. I didn't realize. Oh, I haven't read them. We're just going off the animes. I haven't read the novels. I forgot Inuyasha was I forgot Inuyasha was one. Let's see. We're not using any Otome games, by the way. This is they break the rules because they are a different category altogether. That is an Otome game, isekai, that deserves its own category. That's its own video entirely. That's its own stream. And I don't like those because it's just not for me. I'm not the target audience. They're all mostly comedy anyway, right? They're all mostly comedy or either comedy or dark. They fall into one of those two categories. Let's just put it like that. The Faraway Paladin, I don't know that one. Hold on. Well, hold on. Let me get through other ones. Hold on. We've got. Let me put Inuyasha. Inuyasha is going to go into Rule Breakers. Because it is a romance. Inuyasha is a romance, so I put it in Rule Breaker because it's not following the other three. It is a shonen. Why I didn't like Inuyasha, and I say I didn't like it because back in the day, I didn't understand it. It was so Inuyasha, the way I see it, well, I now know it is a romance anime that pretends to be a shonen. And that's fine. It was just like, oh, I was watching this as a shonen, not a romance isekai. That's why I didn't like it. I didn't want to watch romance. I was looking for something else. And now that I look back, I appreciate it more. Okay. Now we go with, so A Faraway Paladin. Let me look that one up. The Faraway Paladin. Because I'm out of isekai on my list now. Wait, unless I have this one. I don't know what that one is. We're not doing that. We have Faraway Paladin. Is it just a light? Oh, wait, I know this one. Hold on. Oh, I haven't seen this one, but I've heard of it. I'll let y'all decide that one. I don't know this one. I've never seen it. I've never seen this one. I've seen like pictures of it, but I've never actually taken the time to read it or watch it. It's a rule breaker for you. Yeah, but y'all keep putting stuff in rule breakers when it shouldn't be. If y'all all agree rule breaker for it, then I might put it there. Depends. Is it dark? If it's dark, degenerate, and overpowered, if it falls into 3 categories, we are gonna put it in rule breaker. But if it's dark, if it's just dark, we can just put it on the dark list. Let's see. List of isekai. I'm gonna pull that back up. Hold on. List of isekai. It's dark overpowered, is what you're saying? But see, it's also comedy, so that's why it would break it. Because you can't do dark and comedy. Problem Children! Oh, shit! I forgot about Problem Children. Yeah, I love that one. Okay, Problem Children's comedy. Problem Children goes down here.
Your bill, ladies.
I got it. No, you don't.
Yeah, keep in mind, it's not... You can't list something as a comedy if it has a joke in there. Nah, see, that's the problem. It's sometimes.
Visit wellsfargo.com/activecash. Terms apply.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't say it's a comedy if it only has a couple jokes in there. If it's not marketed as a comedy, it's not a comedy. Like like I have jokes in my book, but it's not a comedy. It's a fantasy book. Well, you can't have comedy fantasy. I mean, like it's a mine would be a rule breaker because it doesn't fall into degenerate or overpowered, so it goes into rule breaker. It would fall under something more like Log Horizon or Mare, to be quite honest. Well, it doesn't have to be as dark as Overlord. There's a huge gap between SAO and Overlord. There's a huge... Look at this. There's a huge gap between this. I mean, we can put it, like, here. That's fine. Like, we can put Faraway Paladin... I misspelled Paladin. Well, then it would... Okay. Well, then we can do this. We can put it, like, right here. Would y'all say it's about as dark as SAO? We do have a lot. There's a lot of Isekai. Oh, look at this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. If it's pretty dark throughout, then I can put it maybe, like, underneath Tanya. I mean, I put Tanya as high because of War Story. And usually War Stories are pretty dark. Oh, you know what? Sword Reincarnation. Sword... We'll put Sword and Vending Machine because they're like the same. That just goes to comedy. That goes like right here. I didn't say they were good. I'm just saying they exist. They go in the comedy section. They're just straight comedy. Maybe a little degenerate, but I wouldn't say it's degenerate. I don't think they're degenerate or overpowered. It's just straight comedy. Sword is more degenerate. Spider Rider's not an Isekai. Wait, is it? Is Spider Riders an Isekai? Oh shit, you're right, it is. Oh fuck. Spider Riders is an Isekai. Oh my god, I didn't realize it was. Hell yeah. We'll put that on here. Put that over here. Hell yeah, we'll do that. Cheat Magician. Ooh, Cheat Magician goes to overpowered comedy. There's so much stuff that just fits over here. Cheat Magician I would put like right there next to Problem Children. I don't know Spirit Chronicles. I've never seen that one, so I don't want to put it on the list. I know nothing about that. I know nothing about this one. I already put the phone. I got smartphone on here already. It's like over here somewhere. It's over on the side. Death March. Ooh, there's Death March. Death March sucks. Wait, which one's Death March? Hold on. Is that what I think it is? Is that where he, like, can summon a meteor at level 1? Yeah, we already have, yeah, we have, where'd phone go? Smartphone is over here. Sorry, smartphone is an overpowered in comedy. Yeah, okay, so we can put, yeah, Death March, we'll put, Death March is dumb. I don't like Death March. They all fit, like, over here. They're all, like, in this little section right here. Right, Death March is comedy overpowered, but it's just not very funny. Put it right there. It's not very funny. I think Death March sucks. I think it genuinely is not a well-written story. Oh, you know what? We got Chill in Another World. Level 2 cheat. We'll call it level 2 cheat. That one is degenerate. Hold on. Level 2 cheat. That's overpowered and degenerate. Working for God in a godless world. That was awful, man. That was genuinely bad. I don't even want to put. Okay, apparently Monarch loves that one. I don't know that one. I've never heard of Magical Knight Ray Earth. I've never heard of this one. Follows 3 8th grade girls who find themselves transferred to modern day Japan into a magical world. Okay. What? God, because it was terribly animated, dude. It was sucked. I did not like it. That's degenerate. No Game, No Life is on here. It's over the... You know what? Godless world. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's just degenerate. That goes over here. It's gonna go right here. Familiar, I'm gonna move over a little bit. Fate is not an isekai, no. Technically, Fate, the video game, the gacha is, and then the, Fate has too many stories. I can't put Fate. I'd have to put Fate, whatever the one is that they were, like, jumping through the dimensions, I can put that, but I'm not going to, because that one would fit in the rule breaker. Actually, that one just fits into dark. That's literally just dark. Fate would go over here.
A one-night-only performance featuring new music, exclusive merch drops, and a few surprises you won't want to miss.
Yeah, Fate would just go in dark, like probably like right in the center of dark.
Tune in to the live stream September 7th, only on YouTube.
But no, I've never seen Magical Knight Ray Earth. I know Monarch likes it, but that's all I know about it. I know nothing else about that anime. Misfits of Demon Academy? Which one's that one? Misfit. Oh, hold on. My bad. Misfits of Demon Academy. That's not an isekai. That's just straight fantasy. Misfits is not an isekai. It's just a straight fantasy world. I'm gonna put. We had one. I was one I wanted to put. It was not Misfits. Iruma-kun. Iruma-kun is an isekai. That's comedy. Misfit? No, you get to be reincarnated to another world, not into the same world as a different person. That's different. That's just an overpowered. That's not an isekai overpowered. That's just an overpowered. Doesn't count. How a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. Let me look that one up. Hold on. How a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. Which one is this? I don't know where you'd put this one. I'd almost put it in like a little bit of comedy. I'd put that like kind of just in comedy section. You know, I'm gonna move Eminence down a little bit. I'm gonna put Eminence over here and overpower it in that. Mushoku Tensei's jobless reincarnation. Right, it's just a worse version. I don't even want to put that one. I don't want to put that because there's so many that are like that. But yes, Kasu, jobless is over here. It's right here. No, oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. You know what? Technically it is. It's a reverse isekai, but it's an isekai. And that, my friends, goes way over here. That goes right over here. That goes right there. Because, boy, is that shit degenerate. Especially the manga. Yeah, that's right here. Familiar of Zero is right here, Kasu. You would say it's at the limit of degenerate? I would say it's like right here. Maybe a little less, because you don't see anything. The manga, though. The manga for Kobayashi? Oh my god, the mangaka just went nuts. They're like, yeah, I quit. And just was like, I'm gonna do whatever I want. And they really did. I was like, you know what? Kind of respect it a little bit. Isekai Oji-san? Which one's that? Isekai Oji-san. Oh my god! Okay. Uncle from Another World. Oh, that's such a weird one to put. Uncle from Another World is weird. I don't know how to fit that one. Where would I even fit Uncle from Another World on here? I love it, don't get me wrong. I love Isekai Oji-san. But, like, would it be a rule breaker? Y'all think it's a rule breaker? Because it doesn't follow the trend. That's not a... No, that's not an Isekai vampire. That's just playing a game. That falls into, like, that falls into, Shangri-La Frontier territory. Yeah, that definitely... Yeah. You know what? I don't think it would. I think Isekai Oji-san just falls straight into comedy. With a little bit of overpowered, actually. I would put Isekai Oji-san. No. The difference is Vampire Bad Elf is that they're trapped in SAO. They're trapped in it. That's the difference. They're trapped in SAO. Defensive skill and Shangri-La, it's just them playing the game in their spare time. Like, Gun Gale Online would not be an isekai, even though it's set in the SAO world. It is a game. It is. But the SAO, the reasoning SAO's on here is because they're trapped in the game, and they have to get out. That's what makes it more of an isekai than the other ones are. Because they're transported there. They're not just hanging out. Oh, you know what? Drifters would be an isekai. Yeah, Drifters. Yep, Drifters goes right into here. Right below RE0. Right below ReZero. Yeah, my wife, Coffee loves it. Gray Coffee loves Drifters. Angel Beats is not an isekai because they're just dead. Angel Beats, they're just dead. So it doesn't really count. They're not by a technicality, it's an isekai. But and Angel Beats, they're dead. No, that's the whole point of Angel Beats. That's reincarnation. The whole point of the they're not getting reincarnated. And they're okay. Okay, hold on. But you have to be dead to be in limbo. Because at the end of it all, they reincarnate into new bodies. But they're dead. Like the whole point of Angel Beats, spoiler alert for Angel Beats. The main character gave his heart to another character because he was an organ donor. He's dead. He got brought back at the end of the anime because when they moved on, they were reincarnated back on Earth. Combatants will be dispatched. Oh my god, why did I not think of that? Bam! It's by the same person as Konosuba. Same person who made Konosuba made this one. It is the main character. Earth has been taken over by an evil organization. And so what happens is they end up... yeah, Death Parade's not an isekai. Death Parade is just... Yeah. Oh, we didn't do Failure Frame. That's right. Failure Frame goes right in the center. Actually, Failure Frame goes... No, Failure Frame's up here. Failure Frame's like right here. Actually, Failure Frame goes into here. Failure Frame's over here and overpowered and degenerate.
Or Sunday.
It's both.
Or Wednesday. And guess what? Monday could be a day of free electricity with the Flexure credits 100%.
So Death Parade, no. So isekai is two. So the whole thing with isekai is that you've got reincarnated into another world after you died, but you're living your life again. You're living your life again. When it comes to Angel Beats, they are just dead, and they're in limbo trying to not move on. They don't want to move on until later. That's not isekai. That's a tragedy. That is a bittersweet tragedy slash like drama. That's not an isekai. That is more of a it's like The Good Place, almost like The Good Place. Failure Frame's a good drinking anime. Yeah, I would give you that. Yeah, but the difference between SAO and the other ones is that you're not being transported to another world in Raising Defense and Shangri-La. SAO, they get stuck there, so they are living in that world. This one is just them playing a game, so that's why those aren't isekai, but SAO is. You would, Kasu, if you took a shot every time CGI happened in Failure Frame, you would die. We had some that people said, Restaurant to Another World. Ooh, would I count that as an isekai? Would I count that as an isekai? Technically it is, but it's kind of, it's too, I don't know, it's odd. It's an odd one, because it's not a, oh, wait a minute. Fucking hell, why did I not think of this? Shit, Kasi, what's the one we're watching right now? Oh, Black Summoner. Yeah, Black Summoner is bad, but, you know, put it on there. Black Summoner, I would say, kind of goes like here. And it's not really good in any sense of the word. Just kind of there. The one with with Dazai. Yeah. I just call it suicide anime, but I don't know what you'd call it. I forgot what the name was. Unwelcome. No. I didn't like Black Summoner. I thought it wasn't very good. That's just me though. I think it was very generic. Yeah, it is. No, you're looking at the wrong one. You're looking at Bungo Stray Dogs. No longer allowed into the world. That is very much an isekai. The whole point is the main character can only fight other isekai characters. That one is gonna fall into comedy. Actually, this one falls into dark and comedy, wouldn't it? Because it is a dark comedy. You know what? Yeah, we need another circle. We need another circle. Where'd it go? I didn't think of that because it's a dark comedy because the whole joke is suicide. Yeah, that's definitely a dark comedy. No longer allowed in another... No longer allowed. Let's put no longer allowed. It's fine. The Suicide Squad is an isekai. Do you think that would fall into... It's not degenerate. It's not really a comedy. It's kind of just an action. I would put it in Rule Breaker, maybe. You're gonna go sleep, Russell? Alright, we're gonna end in a little bit anyway. Probably at 20 more minutes. Thank you for sticking around, though, Russell. It was fun doing this. It was really fun doing this with y'all. Yeah, I guess it would be a Rule Breaker, because I don't know where else it would fit. I don't think it would fit anywhere else, because they're not overpowered. There's not a whole lot of overpowered dark when you look at it, really. Overlord is like the only one. Somebody mentioned one earlier. I don't know what it was. I'm not putting Rayearth on there because I've never read it or watched it, so I don't feel comfortable rating this. The Bookworm... Yeah, I was hoping nobody would say that one. Instant death.
YouTube watching how to make popcorn, but did you know there's a YouTube music app where you can listen to podcasts about popcorns, dark or strong?
I mean, where else am I gonna put it? Where else am I gonna put it? It's nothing but comedy and overpowered. I have nothing else for it. It doesn't cover anything else here. Oh, you did? I'm sorry. I already put that. No, I put that costume. That's over here. That's for degenerate and overpowered, because he's also overpowered. I'm sorry, vampire. Sorry, yeah. My wings blind you? No, that's fair. I'll move out of the way real fast. Hold on. There. You know what? We'll just have my head down here. There. Now nothing can blind you. We did a lot, though, guys. Look at all this. Look at all this. There's so many isekais. Yes, Cautious Hero is, where'd I put Cautious Hero at? Where's Cautious Hero? He's on here somewhere. You see it? Okay. I don't know where I put it at. Oh, there it is, down here. Bottom left. Bottom right. Bottom right. Skeleton Knight. Okay, Skeleton Knight. I don't remember. Oh, that's right. You know what? Yeah, Skeleton Knight. Good. That was another one. I did watch Skeleton Knight, so I'm trying to think of where we'd put this. It's not very dark. He's not really overpowered either. He's not... He kind of just fits in all three. He kind of fits everywhere. Yeah, we'll move it down here. We'll put Skeleton Knight like next to Black Summoner. We'll put it right there. I like Skeleton Knight. It was interesting. I do enjoy that one. We can also just move this up so I can make myself a little bit bigger too. Yeah, so now y'all can see everything. I can't think of any more isekais other than just like my one hit skill. One hit MILF. I don't remember what the actual name is, but if you say this, everybody knows what it is. Everybody knows what anime this is. If you just say one hit MILF. That shit's just degenerate as fuck. That goes here. That goes right there, baby. Y'all know which one that is. Don't give me that. It's the same. The mangaka is the same person who did no, that's not the sister one. That's the mom one. It's so bad saying that. The author who did this one is the same person who did Reine from Hololive. It's her artist. Yeah. So the main character gets isekai'd into a video game, but his mom goes with him. And his mom ends up going with him and ends up dual wielding swords and just like one shots everything. It is so degenerate, man. It is. I was like, my god. Now, granted, the mangaka also writes. The mangaka Pochi said, yeah, Pochi Sensei is truly an artist of culture. How am I breaking my own rule? That is the isekai. He gets trapped in another game. He gets trapped in a game. That's isekai. If you get trapped, it's an isekai. If you can't leave, it's isekai. Yeah, he does. He can't leave, can he? He can? Oh. I thought he got stuck. Ugh. Alright, we'll delete it. Alright, that does break my rule. That does break my rule. Alright, never mind. That's just degeneracy then. That's just degenerate. Well, yeah, you know it exists. Yeah, Pochi Sensei is definitely an artist of culture, that's for sure. Oh, that's right. It's been so long since I've seen it. I watched, I think, 3 episodes. I was like, I can't take this. I feel very awkward. One Hit Sister is an isekai, and that's also degenerate. So we'll just put that instead. One Hit Grandma? Is that one? Wait, is One Hit Grandma actually one? Oh, okay, I didn't know if you thought, I didn't know if you were serious about that one. I don't know. At this point, there's a lot of anime out there. That could be a one-hit grandma anime. It's just a grandma kicking ass. I wouldn't surprise me at all. You wouldn't be surprised, right? I wouldn't either. Let's see. Do you see how bad Isekai is though? Like everything's degenerate, overpowered, and comedy. There's a little bit of dark. The ones that are dark are typically really good. Like if you go dark and overpowered, typically they're good unless you go like you gotta like cut it off here. Ew, Kasu. I didn't realize Gart made an isekai for like, you know, for a video. I got reincarnated as toilet paper, now I wander the world letting elf girls wipe me. That is disgusting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Thigh man. I'm a worshiper of the Church of Ideology, but that's too much even for me. I'm not I'm not into that. Ugh. Yeah, any other isekai? You have any others we can put in? Because I can't think of anything else. Other than like a bunch of like the one-hit ones. I'm not putting that one in there. When this unfortunately becomes a reality, I'll save it. It's saved. Like, I'll save it right now. Hold on. We can just keep adding to this. Every time we watch a new isekai, I'm just going to add to this list. I'm just going to add to it. Okay, that's saved. I'll just add to the list every time. Oh, man. I thought we did that one. Oh, wait, is Reincarnated Aristocrat the one with the... Is that the one with the kid who wears the booty shorts? With like the blue-haired kid? Because if so, that's gonna go to Overpowered and Degenerate. It's gonna go over here. He blonde? The Seventh Prince, yeah. Oh, that one, we did that one. That was, Kasu, we did do that one. That one is, where'd I put that? That was over at Appraisal. I put it in Rule Breaker because it doesn't follow these rules. However, I will put, Aristocrat as a blonde kid. I don't want to do the Aristocrat ones because those are kind of like a weird section. Like we just put we would just put a section for Prince. We would just put a Prince section. Is what I would put. I will put Seventh Prince though. I'll put that over here because it is overpowered and degenerate because it's just ugh. I'm not doing dating sims. Dating sims I'm not gonna count because those are that and the princes are like most princes. The dating sim ones are kind of their own category of like dating sim isekai, and that would just be a list, and that's not indicative of what we're trying to do here. That does not solve the problem of what we're doing. But I think that's a pretty good list though. I can't really think of anything else. No, none of the villainous ones. Oh, I said that already. Yeah, no villainous ones because those are just gonna get there's no point to it. There's no point to the villainous ones. They're all the same. I say they're all the same. They're all different, but they fall into like the category of otome games. I'm not saying it's not I'm not saying it's not a true isekai. It is a true isekai. But whenever you involve dating sims, it kind of takes on its own life, and it's kind of an outsider. Kind of like the Rule Breakers, where they are just like true fantasies, and you don't have to worry about like this stuff. I'm not saying they aren't valid. I'm just saying they aren't really what I'm trying to do here. Because the otome games are very much the otomes and the dating sims are like their own kind of game. They're like they're their own thing. That would require a whole different chart of like you put hero, villainous, and then you put you would probably put hero, villainous, and then male, female. You put hero, villain, male, female is what you would do for it. The Optome chart. Yeah, you would have to do another, it would be another 4-graph. It would be hero, villain, hero, villain, male, female. And then you would also have another circle for side character, because some of the characters get reincarnated as side characters. So that's what you'd have to do with that. I gotta look up Aristocrat. Hold on. Aristocrat, Isekai. Which one's this? There's too many of these. There's too many of these Aristocrat ones. Everybody gets reincarnated as a prince. Some of them do. There is one that I know of. It's kind of takes some stuff from mechs, and it's the main character and his sister both get isekai'd, but he doesn't get isekai'd as the main character. He actually gets isekai'd as no, I think he does get isekai'd as the main character. I think his sister's not the main character. I don't remember. It's something like that. Like he doesn't get reincarnated as the main character. Something like that. We really have. I'm not gonna put the Aristocrat ones on there because there's too many of those. They all just kind of be in the same spot. But yeah, that's what we call for this. I do need to go. As much as I would love to stay and just like stream the rest of the day, I can't. I have to go. I've never heard of that one. I've never heard of Executioner. I've never heard of this one. I have never heard of this. Oh, wait a minute. No, I have. I have heard of this. This is one where like they kill. Like, she's killing other worlders, right? Something like that. She's doing something like that. Yeah, I need to watch this one. That one I actually want to watch. Seems a little degenerate. The character designs are nice though. Oh, it sucks? Oh. Maybe that's why I didn't hear much about it, because it sucks so much. We should watch it. We do watch a lot of crap ones in Discord. We've been watching a lot of stuff in Pinata's Discord, but I don't have access to invite people to that one. But I think we're done. Like I can't think of anything else at this point.